Oh! Did not know we were getting a new fruit, the hardy durian. This fruit's mighty odor has earned it the nickname King of Fruits. It offers immense restorative powers. Dishes cooked with it will temporarily increase your maximum hearts. Wow! Okay, gladly take you. Huh, kind of forgot you even existed in this game. I've actually never eaten a durian. I've heard they're not good. Ooh, okay, the Gerudo shield. The design of this metal shield has changed over time to match the Gerudo sword and shield fighting style. It's favored by soldiers and travelers alike. That is not. Okay. I was trying to see if that's one of the items that I actually want to display in our house. It is not. I'm sorry? Okay. Sheik's mask, granting us stealth up. A mask said to have worn by a mask said to have been worn by a Sheikah who saved a time-traveling hero. Made from the finest of Sheikah stealth fabrics. It is the final word in undercover gear. You know, I'm kind of surprised it took this long to get Sheik's mask. Unfortunately, we are not able to get Sheik's entire outfit. That is the only piece of equipment that the Sheik Amiibo is able to give us, but hey, I'll take it. Sheik is one of my favorite Zelda characters, and honestly, one of the best parts of Ocarina of Time. Is this our first duplicate? I think this might be our first duplicate. Yes, it is. Alrighty, so this allows me to go into something that we have yet to see. So, Amiibo that can give you the same piece of equipment, that means you can get the same equipment twice. Just like how we can scan 2 Eponas, we can technically have 2 Twilight tunics and 2 Wind Waker tunics. So, what that really means is free money. I'm just gonna be honest. It just means free money. Because, like, truth be told, you can't customize the Link tunics. You just can't. There's no way to dye them, so there's no point in even having multiples of them. This is the same issue with Tears of the Kingdom. You can have multiples of the same tunics, but usually whenever I'd get more than one, I just sell them because they actually sell for a lot. And again, you can't dye them, so what's the point in having multiples? Alright, now that I've gotten all of my Amiibo scanning out of the way, we can finally begin today's episode. Hello everyone, I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Last time, we took care of the last remaining quests that I want to do over in Hateno Village. While there are a number of quests left to do here in the Hateno region, there really aren't that many left in Hateno Village, so I'm using this as an excuse to explore the overall Hateno region and collect as many collectibles as we can. And the first thing that we're going to do is we have some Koroks to collect, as well as a stone Talus. So, starting things off right off the Hateno Tower, we have a stone Talus right here. And the real question is, why did I fall off of you? Why am I falling off of you? Where is your... There you are. Okay. Now that we got a Cobble Crusher, I feel like this is going to be pretty easy pickings. I say that as my Cobble Crusher is broken. Ooh, good. I mean, thankfully for us, we have a bunch of two-handed weapons. I think I'm going to go for the Knight's Claymore. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised that I immediately died? I was about to say, I don't have any fairies, don't I? No. No, I didn't. Alright, second time's the charm. These clouds are really, really concerning me. I really hope it is not going to start raining. Okay, come on, stay on top of you. Thank you. Spin the win, baby! Everyone's favorite strategy. Why are you breaking? That's okay. You know what? It's fine, because breaking is just gonna stun the Talus. Meaning I can continue to spin to win. Come on, let's do this just first try. Come on, come on, come on. No! 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 It's fine. It's fine. Ow! 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 Why am I continuing to fall? Oh, I have a lot of defensive items. I kind of forgot about that. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, no. Oh, and you're healing, too. Okay, hang on. Give me back up there. Give me back. Give me up there. Come on. Get up there. No, don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. There. Oh. Okay. All right. Good. Good. We're fine. We're great. We're great. Ow! I tried to parry that. I need more defense up. Yeah. Let's just keep that. Huh? Okay. Okay. Good. Good. Climb up the butt. Climb up the butt. I am so glad that enemies only heal 30% of their HP in Master Mode. It would be infuriating if they had the ability to heal it to 100%. Okay, certainly not a flawless run, but a run, to say the very least. Now, moving on, directly over this way, there's a Korok. I'm gonna change my clothes real quick. There we go. Alright, Korok is somewhere in this vicinity. Somewhere. Is it down below? Ah, it is down below. Man, it feels like it's been so long since we just had an episode devoted to just exploring the map and collecting things. It is a part of Zelda that I absolutely love. It is one of the reasons why I just ultimately decided to Let's Play Breath of the Wild. Because as cool as it is to do all the side questy stuff, I really do just enjoy running around the map, collecting things, and doing all that sort of stuff. Now, I never really showed my general, idea of where I was going. We're starting for the Hateno Tower. I want to make my way back over to Fort Hateno, collect some Koroks in this vicinity, and then there's actually a shrine over here. And then we're ultimately going to make it back down to collect some more Koroks over here. So that is the general path for now. We'll see how long it takes before I get distracted. Now I'm willing to bet there is a... No, not a... There is a... Wait, no, you're a chest. Okay, I thought there was going to be a Korok up here. A sledgehammer. You know, sledgehammers are not really as interesting as they used to be because now we own a house. And owning a house essentially just means you get free... you get free sledgehammers. So, I don't know. Getting one's not as special anymore. Now, I did see over here, there's something we can blow up. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. Is there a chest down here? There is! Why are these chests continuing to disappoint me? First, I can't believe the sledgehammer disappointed me, for one. I genuinely cannot believe that. And for two, of course it had to be an opal. It just had to be an opal. Now over here, there's this log cabin. I want to check this out. There's not really anything of interest here that I really am looking for. I kind of just want to explore it because it looks cool. And also, it's right next to the river. That's so cool, man. I used to live, I used to have a creek that went through my backyard in my childhood home, and I loved it so much. There's a worn-looking book here. Would you like to read it? When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eye, pierce its gauge to purge the seal from the shrine. So that is actually a hint to a shrine quest that we will be doing later on. If you come into this house, you'll be able to get that hint. Did I know that hint was there? I'm gonna be honest, no I didn't. I just saw a log cabin and thought it was cool. Hello? The foodstuffs you get in Hateno Village are way fresher than anything else, anywhere else. The vendors there know it too. And on that note, I'd love it if you bought something, but I mean, if I would just show what I've got for sale. Oh! What do you have? You have butter? And milk? I already have a lot of it, though. You can never have too much. Also, you might be selling it for cheaper than Hateno. Or not Hateno, wait. Butter is Kakariko. So he has milk from Hateno and butter from Kakariko. I mean, he technically is in between both areas, so I guess that would make sense why he'd have both. Alright, now up here, there should be... birds! Why did they have to disappear the second I wanted to take a picture of them? Why did they have to disappear? Alright, now under these rocks, I'm pretty sure there's... Yep, Korok. Alright, now also directly up this direction, there is... Guess. I don't know why I said it that way. There's another Korok. Don't worry, we're not gonna do just Koroks. We're gonna do something else in a little bit, but yeah, it's another Korok. Now I'm willing to bet this one is one that I need to push a rock. Now looking at the shape of the mountain, I'm willing to assume, yep, rock's over here. Actually, no. I thought about using stasis, but yeah, no, I'm gonna play it safe. I think I've tried doing stasis once or twice, and it never ends well. Especially with these Koroks. Now, heading on off in this direction. No, don't. Oh, I already took a picture of you. Can I actually detonate you while you're... Can I cannot detonate you while I'm not actually equipped with bombs. That's good to know. Now off in this direction. Not only is there a shrine, but there is also another Korok. So let's collect the Korok first before we get into the shrine, shall we? Ore deposits. Please don't be nothing. Topaz! Ooh, two topazes. Okay, looking at this statue Korok. Statue Korok. Boop. Now, ooh. Okay, this one. I believe this is the shrine that book was talking about in the log cabin. I'm gonna need to look at my notes and see what I'm supposed to do for this one. Alright, now thankfully for us, we've actually arrived at this area at the perfect time. If you arrive at this area at 9 p.m. and pay attention to these statues, you may notice something odd about one of them. Notice how one of the statues is has glowing purple eyes. You need to interact with that statue in particular in order to activate the shrine. Do I need to, like, hit you? Do I need to, like, do a thing? Am I supposed to, like, shoot it? Oh, I had to shoot it! Well, that works. One thing of note that I want to go over. take a look at the Zelda Notes map. Over in the Fort Hateno region, there is a shrine quest in that area. There is an NPC that you can talk to named Calip, that upon talking to him, he will activate this quest for you. Of course, this is Breath of the Wild. If you know what you're doing, you don't have to accept the quest in order to get the shrine and therefore complete the shrine quest. But if you're wondering how you may want to quote-unquote properly do this, yeah, you need to go talk to Calip over in Fort Hateno. We will be talking to him at some point, and by at some point I mean now. But the first thing that I want to do, I want to get this shrine. The Urog shrine. Now that we've gotten it, actually, we can't fast travel to it until I go inside? Really? Huh. I was honestly gonna get the shrine, get my fast travel, and then go talk to Calip and then come back to kind of do it in a quote proper order, but I guess not? I wonder. Okay, so now we can fast travel. That's kind of dumb. You have to enter the trial to get your fast travel, and then you have to... That's so weird. I always thought it was just once you come into contact with it, but okay, whatever. Well, we got our fast travel point. It's the Trial of Passage. We'll do that at some point, but what I want to do is, now that we've gotten access to our shrine, let's actually go talk to Calip over in Fort Hateno and get our proper shrine quest. I know I've said this so many times at this point, to the point that I'm becoming a broken record, but I just want to re-emphasize how much I love the design. I feel like this is intentional, the game designers, but I absolutely love the game design of Breath of the Wild. I love that there are essentially multiple ways to get the information you need to complete everything that you want to do. Are you just someone who likes to run around the world and explore, and that's how you complete the game? Great! You can get the exact same information as someone who wants to do things in the order of doing all the side quests and getting all their information that way. You can get the same information by looking at your Zelda notes. Like, you can do the exact same things and get the same information in so many different ways. For us, we just walked into this log cabin, read a book, and that was our hint, and guess what? We were able to get the shrine that we're about to get all the information that we need to now by this guy right here. When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. The answer is here somewhere, but what is it? What are you up to? Ha! Let me guess. You caught wind of the great Dr. Calip's groundbreaking research and just had to meet him for yourself. Actually, I'm more so here to tell you that I already solved it. I read your book. No, don't tell me you've never even heard of me after I've dedicated my life to researching the ancient shrines. Well, you'd better remember my name, for it's not the last you'll hear of it. While I'm at it, it's Dr. Calip, if you please. I didn't study my rear end off to be called Mr. Calip. Everyone forgets I'm a doctor for some reason. And since you asked, I'll inform you that I'm engaged in analyzing ancient texts. I haven't time for idle chit-chat. Okay. Soon, my long years of research will be revealed, and all the world will hail it as the discovery of the century. To prevent any undue attention, I haven't even told my family about my work. You understand, I'm sure. Of course. Doctor. Did I just hear you call me doctor? As in, not merely Calip, but Dr. Calip? It rolled off your tongue so naturally. It was downright salivary. This changes things. Very well then. I'm feeling charitable, so I'll let a few things spill. This is just between us, understand? When a dark light resides in the cursed statue's eyes, pierce its gaze to purge the seal from the shrine. I'm still in the process of deciphering that one, so I don't suppose there's any harm in sharing it with you. That's my life in a nutshell. Days filled with researching shrines and nights spent studying ancient texts. That leaves no time to converse with passing strangers, so farewell. For that, we get the cursed statue. But notice how the last time we were here, he wasn't in this building? That's why I feel like this is such intentional game design, because this guy wasn't here earlier in the day. But his diary was, so we were still able to get the same information that we needed to complete this shrine quest. Now, with that said, I'm curious if he has any extra dialogue that we've actually, completed this. The only response can be to redouble my efforts now that the shrine is visible to solve the mystery at last. Oh, he actually acknowledges that the shrine is visible. Huh, but doesn't acknowledge that we were the ones that made it visible. Go figure. This guy seems to be pretty full of himself. But yes, for those of you wondering, the shrine quest associated with this shrine that we're about to do, this is the one. Man, I love this game so much. I essentially was able to show 2 different ways to be able to get this information. It's so cool, man. Even if I accidentally mess up, I can just show different ways of doing the exact same thing. This game is amazing. Now, we'll have to do our actual shrine. The Trial of Passage. The Korok Shrine. I don't know why that makes it sound like Camerupt. What? Okay, yeah, that could easily kill me. So, looking at this, looks like this whole thing seems to move. I'm willing to bet that we need to use these, probably these pillars. Because once this moves up, it'll become a floor that we can walk on. Yeah, that seems to make the most sense. And then I'm assuming we can... Wait. It's passage of time. Can I stasis anything? Oh, wait. Ow! Ugh! Ow! Okay, was not expecting that. I got a little stuck in my own thoughts. Okay, so I can stop that gear. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, so you can stop the 2 different gears in order to... There's a chest there. Of course there is. You can stop the 2 gears in order to create yourself some more platforms. I'm assuming our goal is to get all the way up there. Unfortunately, we're not able to make things go faster. So what I want to do is I want to get that chest. Because, yeah, from what I can tell, you're probably supposed to stop this? Or which one am I supposed to stop? I think I'm supposed to stop this one. Yeah, okay. So I'm supposed to stop that. Okay, I see. Yep. I'm supposed to stop that once I get... Oh, come on. There we go. Stop you. So I'm supposed to stop that platform in order to create a stairway once we get up there. But, we're not up there yet. Oh, come on. Okay, hang on. I gotta drop a weapon. Actually, now that I think about it, can I just, play the long game? And go up this way? Wait, hang on. Is this possible? Can I do it this way? There's no way. There's no way I can just do it this way. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. Oh my god, I can. That is hilarious. But unfortunately, there's a chest there. Oh, man. Alright, I gotta grab the chest. I don't want to loop around, but I got to. All of that for a stupid opal! It's always the stupid opals! Now I gotta sit here and play the I gotta wait. My least favorite part about Ocarina of Time. Sitting around and waiting for things to happen! Oh no, they took a page out of that game's book for this one. There we go. Okay, that way wasn't too bad. No, did we grab your chest? We did. Alright, next up on our list, I want to head on off in this direction as there's a Korok. But I think we're gonna make a little bit of a detour to grab Epona, as I believe she's going to be needed for an upcoming thing. I mean, I guess she's not needed per se, but I actually recommend having her if you can. Well, I guess I should clarify. I recommend having a horse for an upcoming thing. Not required, but it makes it more fun. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go get my horse. There we go. Now she's far enough to hear us. You know, I could save that goat. But to be honest, I don't really want to. I just want my horse. Epona! My girl! She's back! Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Epona, what did you get stuck on? It's just a hill. You know how to run up an incline, Epona. Alright, anyways, now that I got you for exactly 5 seconds, we gotta get off of you because we have things to do. For one, there's a chest over here. Why do I even bother anymore? Of course it's an amber. At this point, I'm not even surprised by chests. I'm not. I'm like, I want to be surprised by a chest because you never know. It could be something cool, but it's like, no, 9 times out of 10, it's just amber. It's either amber or opal. But anyways, somewhere in this forest, there is a Korok. You guys aren't Koroks. As for where? I'm willing to bet it's not one in a tree. I think it might be not you. Actually, it might be in the tree. Nope, bird eggs. Actually, it's more so off in this direction. I don't know why, I get the feeling that it's like a nut in the tree. I'm not correct. Ah, I actually was correct! It is a nut in a tree. Alright, well now that's all of our markers, so I'm gonna fill in some more and we'll keep going. Alright, got my next little bit of progress going here. At this point, we're just going to keep going here in the tower area. So, there's some stuff over here by Nevada Lake that I want to take care of. Sorry, Epona, I'm going to have to ditch you again. And we just got her, too. But there is not only a Korok over here, there is also another Talus. So, yeah, look forward to another Talus fight. Talus isn't down there, but there are some ore deposits. Anything of note? Oh, it's the little mini pat Taluses! I forget what they're called. What are you guys called again? Peblets! That's right, it's such a cute name! I love these little guys! And they drop amber. Now I'm not as invested in you guys. It's been a while since we've seen some floating structures. If you look over there, you can actually see that pinwheel. So that seems to be where one of the Koroks are. Now where's the Talus? I think the Talus is over there. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that we already fought that Talus, but I guess we didn't. Okay, where? Yep, this calls for a bomb arrow. I'm just gonna say it. I got an idea. No, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on! Let me get it, let me get it, let me get it. No, you stupid. No. Really? I'm trying so hard to get this. Okay, never mind. Okay, that worked! That actually worked! Okay, that actually worked. Come on. Oh, come on! Yeah, okay, at this point I'm wasting all my bomb arrows. Well, at least I got a few of them with that. Okay, what even is this pattern? Okay, so they... Oh, they go in a star pattern! Okay, I see. I couldn't figure out the pattern. Okay, I understand. Okay. So I guess you could just sit in one spot and wait for them to spawn like that. I did not realize they went in a star pattern. I'm kind of an idiot. And with that, I actually believe that we have collected over 100 Koroks. Meaning, we are over a 1/9 of the way there. It sounds more impressive in my head, because it's like, you know, that's a huge milestone. That means we've collected 1/9 of the entire Koroks in the game. But then I remind myself, we're already on episode 20, and we've only collected 1/9 of the entire Koroks in the whole game. Doesn't sound as impressive now that I've, you know, explained it like that. Talus. Ah, Talus is probably over here. I'm gonna go for an... Ooh, do I go for attack up or defense up? Plus, I have no fairies, so I don't want to risk dying. Okay, well, climb up the butt. Climb up the butt. Link, up the butt. Okay. Spin to win. You know what I just not realized? If you just pause right before your stamina's about to break, and then just, like, eat something to instantly recharge your stamina more, that's it. And then if you just keep holding the Y button, you can just keep spinning. Oh my god, that is cheating. That is cheating. I never realized you could do that. You could just pause mid-spin, heal your stamina, and then just keep spinning. Oh, that's evil. Oh, that's so evil. I love it. Okay, now for the next bit, I'm gonna go grab Epona. Ooh, actually, Korok. Totally forgot about you. Korok down here, and hey. Chest. Also, my capture card did that weird thing it did last episode, or last recording session. Really hope that doesn't become a reoccurring thing. Hey-hoo, chest. Gib. I swear to God, if you're an opal, I'm gonna scream. Okay. I mean, it's alright. Actually, I could use those, considering bee honey. No! Fairy! Oh, yeah! Man, I don't remember fairies spawning that much in the tall grass, but I will gladly take it. Alright, Epona. I'm gonna need you, girl. Because this next spot over here, while no horse is not required, I would recommend it. As there should be a log cabin somewhere. There's also enemies. We can take care of that later. There are 2 Koroks in this area. I recommend bringing Epona in this circular area, as there's a fun little mini game that you can play with Epona if you bring her over here. Well, again, not exclusively Epona, but just if you bring a horse in general. But first I gotta kill you, because I don't want you hurting my horse. Anywho, first things first, there's a Korok up on top of this cabin. Let's grab that. And should be... here. Hello? Korok? Should be a Korok on top of this... No? Oh, wait, duh! Okay, I know where that one is. Okay, never mind. We're not getting that one. There's one over here that I want to grab. Duh. We'll grab the one on top of the cabin later. No. The one that I want to grab is one over here. This one's just underneath the door. Which had a rock underneath it. Not anything special. But the special one, and the one that I recommend having a horse with you, is over here. Now, what you need to do in order to get this Korok, the Korok will spawn over by this cabin. You see all these targets? You have to shoot the targets and break them. You don't have to have a horse, but I feel like it's more fun if you do. Kind of reminds me of that arrow shooting minigame in Ocarina of Time, where I think it was in Gerudo Valley, where that's how you get the expanded, what is it, the quiver? The thing that holds all your arrows. It lets you hold more arrows. Man, that was one of the most annoying minigames in Ocarina. Definitely one of the minigames that made me regret 100%ing that game. See? Even though I complain a lot about Ocarina, I liked it enough to 100% it. On original hardware, too. Can we... You know, I could go a little bit faster, but I'm also trying to not miss any of the targets. It is a little weird that these enemies cannot hit me, even though I'm just slowly moving. Damn it, almost got you. There we go. Okay, I think there's only one left. Or no, two left. I see at least two. Get you and get you. Is that all of them? Wait, did I really miss one? Hang on. Hang on. Sorry, Epona. The fun is over. I need to figure out where I missed one. Something doesn't seem right. I swear I got them all. Are there actually ones inside the forest? No. Oh my god, it's right here! Wait. That wasn't the last one I missed. Huh? Oh, wait, that was the last one. Okay, so I did miss one. So, upon shooting all the targets, there's a balloon on top of the cabin. Shoot that. Get your Korok. Yeah, doesn't require a horse, but it's still fun to do. I recommend bringing a horse around here. It makes it more fun. But inside the cabin... 10 arrows. Makes sense. They want you to shoot... You know, they want you to shoot the targets, so... Makes sense that they give you arrows, but, yeah. That's definitely one of my favorite Koroks. I always love showing that one off. With that said... I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and next time on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, we continue exploring the Hateno region, seeing what new things we can see in this region. Until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye!